Today, I'm with one of our members who joined our program to get in her best shape for her wedding day, which was actually a couple weeks ago. And she had an amazing transformation and looked fantastic and stunning in her wedding dress. Ladan, congrats again on the wedding.
Thank you
How you
so much.
feeling?
Feeling great, and more importantly, like confident. And I think I told you this before, like my biggest concern for that day was like all the candid photos and how I'm gonna look like through different angles, but like every single photo was just perfect. And I was actually surprised that there was no bad angle photos, thanks
Nice.
to the program, actually.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So tell me a little bit before joining the program, what were you struggling with the most?
So, um, I mean, I think everybody struggle with their weight in their lifetime. I have also been struggling, but specifically like a year prior to the wedding was like my max struggle because I was stressed. You're wedding planning, you don't have enough time. You're trying to lose weight, but then you're also stressing. So it was really hard to get to the shape that I wanted. And I tried everything. I tried a personal trainer at 24/7. I tried, online nutrition programs that you actually had to pay. I tried, F45 to the point where I was, like, waking up at, like, 4 AM going to, like, F45 classes, but the progress was really slow, and I was on a very limited amount of time, and I was, like, dress shopping, and none of the dresses fit the way that I wanted them to fit. So it was such a big struggle, and I was just trying to find like what's the best and most efficient way to lose the amount of weight that I want to lose and getting fit into the dress that I wanted to get fit. So that was like the biggest struggle right before the wedding.
Okay. Why did you decide to work with me?
My sister goes to you and she after like basically trying your program, she has been in the best form of her life physically. And I mean, she was never like overweight person, but the way you could just like I remember because like once I saw her after like 2 months, she walked in and literally me and my sister both together were like, oh my God, because like her muscles were just like popping out and you could tell like she's working out. And then she basically kept telling us about you and she was like, oh, you guys need to like try him, blah blah blah. He has an app, it just makes it so easy. But I was just skeptical because I was like, he's just like another, the programs that I've already like spent money on. So it's just whatever. I'll just keep going to F45 and everything. But when I saw her results and then I was on the time frame and then I had found the dress that I really liked, but I wasn't fitting into it. So I was like, let me give it a try. And that's when I signed up with you.
Okay. And what almost stopped you from joining the program?
Um, I just honestly, I would say, like, I just thought of it as being something else that I've already tried, like, lack of trust, I would say. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
So, what did you love about the program? Workouts, nutrition, accountability.
What I loved about it is, number 1, I saw results right away, which was insane to me because I had been working out probably harder before your program, and I wasn't seeing the result that I was seeing with your programs. So, number 1 was I put less time in, and I saw probably 3 times as the results that I was seeing already. And then the other thing was food is always a hassle for me where I don't know what I need to be eating because everybody's saying something. Oh, you need to eat this, you need to eat that. But then when you have like those specific calorie counts, for me, um, it was just super easy. Like logging it in and then your app is also very convenient to use. So programs, easy to follow. The time was less than everything else that I was already, working out. Just like less time at the gym actually, more results and clarity on like what to actually consume when I'm doing those workouts. So it's like it's a combination of a lot of things, but I just loved it. Oh, one more thing, how you're available basically like all the time and how you keep people accountable. And if I'm not working out or I'm not eating right, you're like, you need to be better than this. So I think I really needed that too, because I just didn't have that.
Okay, glad to hear that. So, what kind of result did you get in the program?
Um, in only 4 months, 3.5, 4 months, I fit into the dress that I was even at the beginning, I was very skeptical. I was like, there's no way I could just like lose this much weight in 3 months. But I was like, let's just go with it because I have no other choice. So I lost, I think, uh, I went from 128 to my wedding day, I was 116, I believe. So I lost that much weight and I've been the thinnest I have ever been and the dress fit. I kept having like I have muscles. I've never had muscles in my life. And when people see me, they're like, they can tell that I'm working out. So the result, there's no way I can describe like the result because it was just insane. Anybody who saw me, they could tell that these results are insane. So yeah,
Okay, I love that. Okay, what was the biggest value you got that you weren't expecting to get?
I would say I mean a lot of things, but like if I want to say the top three things is number one, um, the consistency that I got to practice. And then I got basically proven that if you're consistent with what you're doing, if you're doing the right thing consistently, then you definitely see the results. The second value was like the health. I have never been this confident in my body and I have never felt this healthy.
And was the investment worth it for you?
100%. And even though my wedding is over, I'm gonna keep going because it definitely is worth it. And it's just, yeah, I wish I had done it sooner.
And who would you recommend this program to?
Um, Literally anybody that I have seen who is trying to lose weight and get in a better shape, not necessarily losing weight, just getting in a better, healthier shape, I have recommended. I mean, I already have my, well, now husband in there. I got my best friend in there. I was actually talking about it yesterday with my coworker, so she's gonna probably sign up. I have told anybody. I might put my dad into this too. I mean, anybody who's ready for a change. And it's not even that. I feel like the just the structure that it gives you and like the consistency also, it really helps. So it's not necessarily you don't have to be overweight to sign up. I would say if you just want to get in a better shape, I mean, who doesn't?